Hello everybody, welcome to our Wicked Meals channel. For today's video, I'll be showing you how I make homemade bread. So let's get started. Here are the ingredients for making bread. Here I have bread flour. Here I have instant yeast, vegetable oil, salt, sugar. In the warm water, I'm going to add the yeast. Give it a little stir and set this aside. For the bread flour, I am going to add the sugar, add the salt. Now let's mix this up. Now let's create a little hole in the middle. Adding the water with the yeast into the flour. Mix the flour up first. Now I'm going to knead using my hand. Evenly mix the dry ingredient with the wet ingredients. And the last to go in would be the vegetable oil. Knead the dough with the oil. Try to turn it into a ball. We're going to leave it in a bowl and cover this up. I'm going to cover up the dough like this and let it rest for about an hour so it can double in size. Another way to help your dough double in size, if your house temperature is cold, you can prepare a steamer with some lukewarm water so it's warm enough for your finger to test. Leave the dough in and cover it up. Let it sit in there for an hour. Wow, look at this. The dough has doubled in size. Now it's time to knead the bread. Let's remove the dough from the bowl. I'm going to divide the dough into even pieces. Turn this into a little ball. Now let's set this ball aside, let it rest. I'm going to cover this up. It's time to make the individual bread. Let's roll the dough out. Next, we're going to fold the dough. As you roll them in, try to pinch the dough down. When you get to the end, pinch it up. Give it a roll. Let it rest on the tray. I'm going to cover this up. Let it rest for another 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, look at the bread. Spray some water on the bread. After spraying the water on the bread, it's time to give the bread a slash. The oven has been preheated at 400 Fahrenheit with a tray of water on the bottom. I am going to put the bread in. It'll be in there for 20 minutes. Look at our beautiful homemade bread. Crunchy on the outside. I can feel the softness in the inside. But let's break that in half. Very soft in the inside. You can do a little cut like this. Stuff some meat, some pickled daikon and carrots. Turn that into a Vietnamese sandwich. Bread freshly made from the oven. Yummy. Please enjoy.